Good morning, you guys. How are ya? All right, so it is Wednesday. Just took a shower. My hair's a hot mess. Wednesday, May 8th, and y'all, there is so much good training this month. I really hope that you are plugged in either to New Coach Training. We're in that Business Builders page on Facebook. There's also Phase 2 through Vimify. We started that this week, and it is great. We had our first call yesterday, and it was a really good call. Somebody just texted me and told me to sign them up for the 3-day refresh challenge pack. Oh, okay. I don't know who it is. I got to go look. All right. So, and then we also have Rank in the Bank. Like amazing content. I really encourage you to get plugged into whatever training that you committed to this month. And that is one of my goals for you guys. For the rest of the year, I commit to having some type of training that meets you where you're at. So that's going to happen either with New Coach Training. If you're a new coach or you just need to repeat Coach Basics, it's going to happen with a Phase 2. I'm going to have a Phase 2 group every single month. And then we'll do something for people who are working towards Diamond and above, like Rank in the Bank or the Level Up Call. Okay, so there's really good content. But today, I want to talk to you guys about social media content, because you know that's why we're here. We are here to help serve people. We're here to add value as coaches, but we're also here to earn an income by getting people signed up and into our boot camps, where we're going to support them and get them started on Shakeology and pair them up with a workout program and all of that stuff. And so we are not just sweaty selfies and motivational quotes, right? We actually have a goal to help people and to make money. So how do we do that? First of all, there's no shame in that, you guys. There's no shame in earning an income by doing what we do. We don't have to be afraid to invite someone and say, yeah, you need a challenge pack to get started. These are the tools that are going to help you get healthy and fit. How do I know? Because we have that credibility, because we're using these tools, right? We're drinking our Shakeology. We're doing our workout programs. We're following our meal plans. We are being challengers and just inviting other people to be challengers with us. So don't let that overwhelm you and intimidate you. Anything that we are doing ourselves gives us the credibility and the confidence to actually invite people to do it with us. So if you're not doing a workout program, if you're not drinking your Shakeology, if you're not meal planning and using your portion containers, then you probably are really struggling with confidence. So that may be where you need to start first. And you just need to make a big post that says, hey, I've gotten off track. I'm a coach, yes, but I'm human. And I have gotten away from using the tools that I know work for me. Like that's where you need to start. Then go back there and just start to document your journey as you get back on track. That's easy peasy, right? But I also know that we tread this fine line of making money and wanting to help people, but not being too salesy. And I think that we can actually pull back so far from being direct about running challenge groups and inviting people to do them with us, because we're afraid of being salesy, that people don't really know when you go to invite them. They go to your social media page and they're like, I don't even know what she's talking about. It's just a bunch of like motivational quotes and sweaty selfies. Like, I don't know what she's doing or what she's inviting me to, right? So today I want to walk you through how to make a marketing plan for your groups and how to add value in such a way that causes people to take action. And we do still stay away from being like a salesy post, like join my team, join my challenge group, without adding any value. So first of all, I want you to get out a sheet of paper. I have a sheet of paper right here. My desk is a mess. But get a sheet of paper. Like, I know we have all these social media marketing calendars and we have like a Rise Up planner and all this stuff. But honestly, you guys, all you need is a sheet of paper, a pencil, and your brain. All right, we're going to think through it. And I'm going to show you how I create a business strategy just by brainstorming and reflecting on the objections that I'm getting. So first of all, what is my goal for this week? It is the middle of the second week. My goal is, obviously, all of our goal is to hit SC5, SC6 really. That means that we need 3 people to sign up with a challenge pack or a completion pack by next Sunday. All right, let's make that our goal. So how do we do that? This is a non-negotiable. Success Club 6 is a non-negotiable in our business. 3 people, honestly, everybody can get 3 people. And so what I have to ask myself, if that's my goal, then how am I going to get them? Like, what am I inviting them to? For me personally, I'm running a Mom Strong group that starts with prep week on the 13th, but it's going to be like open enrollment that whole week. So really, we're not going to start our workouts until May 20th. So that still gives me and the people on our team, you're welcome to invite to Mom Strong. That's a very specific group. But that gives us, we still have a whole week and a half to invite to that group. So that is like 7-10 days of posts that you can make that get people that add value, that encourage people, that tell your story, and that get people to take action. So what are you going to talk about in those posts for the next 10 days, okay? So what I want you to start to think about is, what objections am I getting? Well, honestly, what is the theme? You may not be inviting to my challenge group. You may be running your own. Have you picked a start date? If you're still sitting there thinking about, I don't know when I'm going to start my challenge group, guys, then shame on you, because you have to have a start date. I talked about this on our team call last Thursday night. I shared my marketing calendar with you guys, and I know a lot of you aren't moms. Some of you aren't moms, and that's totally okay, but you have to pick a date. May 20th, no later than May 20th. I like to start my challenge groups early in the month, so I do it by the 3rd Monday typically, because that lets me hit Success Club, and I'm not sitting there at the end of the month saying, oh, my challenge group starts the 27th, it's Memorial Day. Nobody's going to sign up on Memorial Day or start Memorial Day. So I'm sitting there scrambling, trying to find people to join a group that I haven't even marketed. So that's why I make a plan, and that's why I teach you guys to do that too. So pick a start date. Pick a theme. What is the theme? For me, it's Mother's Day next weekend, this weekend. And so I knew we did a Mom Strong group last year. It was really great. We're reading this book, Becoming Mom Strong Together. It's an awesome, awesome book. We're going to do Live 4 together. And I'm doing it with some of you guys, and you're going to each take one day a week. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be great. There's so much there that I can build content that makes people want to join that group, right? So I have a theme, and I have to be talking about it. I have to be talking about it over and over and over. And I know a lot of you guys probably think that you have explained what a challenge group is, but honestly, people probably really don't know what a challenge group is. And it takes 7 to 8 times for someone to hear you talk about it before they take action. So you've got to remember that too. We have to like over communicate about our challenge group instead of under communicate. All right. So how are we going to market that? Like, how are we going to use that theme, whatever it is? It may be Summer Slim Down. It may be Mom Strong. It may be like, Fit Girl Gang, like we did last time. But how are you going to market that? One, you have to be inviting. All right. If you're not inviting one-on-one, you're not going to get people to sign up. So make sure you're doing that every day, all right? Every day, inviting at least 3 people to your boot camp. If you're not, you probably are not going to hit Success Club, honestly. So make that a priority. Then you're going to direct people to your social media content, to your posts, and to your stories, all right, in a way that gets people to take action. This is something I need to start doing better, but we should be driving people through our posts, telling them to go watch our stories every day, because honestly, I'm not going to give a call to action in my post every day because I don't like to do that, but I am going to give a call to action in my stories every day. I'm also going to add value in my stories every day. And so if I'm directing people to my stories, that I know they're going to be learning about what a challenge group is and know that they can sign up, okay? So drive people to your stories through your posts, and then think about, like, what objections are you getting? For me, it's money. It's time, I'm busy, and this is a busy month. School's letting out soon. You're going to get that objection a ton from people who have kids, especially. They're going on vacation. They've got into school projects, programs, field day, stuff like that. So mamas, like, I would take advantage of this weekend, offer an incentive, $20 gift card or $10 gift card, or give all your challengers who sign up, send them a copy of the book, but incentivize, because it is about to get crazy and you want people to sign up now. But that's also something you can talk about in your own post. So I can talk about with money. We used to spend $50 a month on a gym membership. I used to spend $5 a day on Diet Cokes, you know. I can make that into a story that handles an objection and gets people to think about their own story. And with your posts, you guys, like they should have a tagline that makes people want to stop and read. So if it's about money, it could be like, you know, somebody said to me the other day, I'm all for investing in myself, but I want to join your challenge group, but I don't want to spend any money. You know, like that could be a tagline. If I saw that, like I would stop and read that. Or I could make a tagline that said, hi, my name's Rachel. I'm a reformed Diet Coke addict, you know, and that would be something that would make people stop to read the rest of my posts. So that's really important. And that takes practice. Don't think, oh my gosh, I can't do this, but that just takes practice. So make sure you actually write your post in a way that makes people want to stop and read it. All right. And guys, if you're just posting most motivational quotes and like short one-liners all the time, like just encouraging people to say, hey, have a great day, stay fit, like you're not really putting good content out there. So let's get serious about sharing our stories and being intentional with what words we're using and what we're trying to get people to do. So money, time, too busy. You know, people don't know about meal planning. I'm going to do a post about why challenge groups changed my life. Like I can share a transformation photo or post-workout, or, you know, a picture of me with some of the people that like on our team and talk about community. But I always tell a story with each post. So here are just a few things I can talk about over the next 10 days. Money. I can talk about how I used to spend money on Diet Cokes, on eating out, on honestly cholesterol medicine, on, you know, gym membership, like all that adds up. And I can talk about the fact that I was getting nowhere with any of that, you know, like I was jumping from diet to diet. I was going to a gym, but didn't know how to use the equipment, you know, and now I have a plan that comes, I have a year membership to like unlimited workout programs. I can start and finish one and just continue to grow. I have nutrition plans. I have community. You know, I have Shakeology, I have all that stuff, and I save a lot more money than I used to. So I'm just going to tell my story and get people to think about their own. And so at the end, I can say, if you wanted, you know, some more tips today about how I make budget-friendly meal plans, like I can tie that into my stories and direct people to my stories that day so that they see my call to action about my challenge group after I add the value there. All right, you see what I'm doing? I'm writing a post, I'm handling an objection, I'm directing people to my stories, I'm adding value there, and then I'm giving a call to action. So it does take some thought, some process, but if you sit down and you just plan it out, it's a lot less overwhelming. Another thing, you know, meal planning. A lot of people think, I don't know how to make a meal plan. For me, making a meal plan that first week as a 21-day fixer, like I wanted to cry. And I can do that. Like I can start a post that says, meal, you know, I'm going to write down meal planning here. So I'm making my own plan here. And I can start it with, I wanted to cry. All right. And it can just be a picture of me just sitting there like this. Right? And so I can go into it and say, I had no idea where to begin. I'd never made a meal plan in my life. I didn't know what clean eating was. I didn't know how to execute it. Like I didn't know any of it. But I knew I had to do something or nothing was going to change. All right. And so I can tie that into, hey, go check out my stories today. I'm going to share a few tips on how I make my meal plan. And then I can give a call to action. All right. So do you see what I'm doing here? Like you guys all have your own stories. You have something to share that's of value with people. You just have to think it out. And all along the way, you're showing people, hey, this is what we're going to do in our challenge group. Okay. So let's just work on that this week. And I want you to drop your marketing plan below. I want you to give me 5 posts that you can make that are part of your story that handle an objection and that you can direct people to your stories with it to share more information about a challenge group every single day. All right. So another thing I love to do is I love to give people a glimpse into my challenge group. And I can do this in my posts. I can do this in my stories. I'm actually about to go live in just a little bit and talk about what is Mom Strong. I'm going to talk about this book. I'm going to give some examples of how I've become a better mom because I take care of myself. And then I'm actually going to flip my screen around and I'm going to show them in a I'm going to show them my challenge group. I'm going to show them Beachbody On Demand on my computer and show people what they actually get when they join my challenge group, all right? And then I'm gonna give a call to action, all right? Every single time in my stories in my live, all right? So people probably, like I said, don't know what your group is about. You may feel like you've explained it, but these are ways to just explain it a little deeper, and then you make that like that one just all out Sunday night post. I'm looking for 5 more women to join my Mom Strong boot camp. I'm looking for the mama who's tired. I'm looking for the mama who's afraid of failing. I'm looking for the mama who just can't find 10 minutes for herself, but she knows she has to if she wants to be a good mom. You know, and so that is how I'm going to market to the person who I was 5 years ago. All right. And so give people a glimpse into your challenge group. Get excited about it. You can guarantee that when I go and do my live video in a few minutes, I'm not going to be like, so we're going to be reading this book and it's really good. And, you know, I read it last year and I think that you would really like it. I'm going to be like, this book is amazing. This book, my friend Jade and I read this book together and led a challenge group last year, and it rocks in Mama's world, right? You know, like I'm going to get excited about it and tell people like, you have to do this. If you have goals, if you want to be the best mom you can be, if you need a health and fitness solution, if you want to do it with a group of women who are so imperfect but so excited to try to become better versions of themselves, then this is for you, right? So I'm going to get excited about it and tell people what they're getting into. All right. So that's it. That is it. You guys, we can do this. We're going to end this month strong. We are going to do this together. And if you have questions, you know you can ask them here. So now I want to hear your questions below. I want to see your 5 posts that you're going to make over the next week that are going to show people into your challenge groups, give them a place to take action, and direct them to your stories and add value. That's the thing, you guys. Like, your story has value. What you're offering people is valuable. Don't be afraid to put it out there. It may take some practice. It may take some, you know, like figuring out how to say certain things, but you got it. You're here for a reason. God's going to use you if you open up to being used by Him and doing the work. This works. What I just explained to you works if we do it. All right. I love you. Excuse me, I'm gonna go now because I have like 16 calls today and I got to do my own work. So got to do my own action hour before I do anything else. But I love you guys. I believe in you and I'm here to help you do this. Bye.